Welcome to First Garden, New Gardener. I'm Joy Baird. A challenge that some gardeners, new gardeners, have is to know when the proper time to harvest your spring onions are. Now we've got these growing in a container, and no matter what the variety is or how you grow them, the ultimate sign of when it's time to harvest your onions is whenever you see the tops fold over on themselves. What is occurring here is it's just an indication that the plant is done, regardless of the size of the bulb. And this size of the bulb also is determined by the variety and the amount of moisture nutrients you have available in your soil. If you have a small bulb such as us, we've not hydrated the soil as adequate as it needs to be. But this will fall over. This onion here is still very firm, though it is very light in the soil. I'll pack a little bit around there. You can see the vertical aspect of it, and the stalk here is still very firm and it's not folded over. Now, you could potentially come in here and trim this off and lighten the load a little bit, but ultimately that's not going to have a long-term effect. That's not going to give you another 4 to 6 weeks of adequate bulb development. So whenever you do dig onions up, now this one here is buried a little deeper. If you're in ground garden, you might want to use a garden fork. If you're in a raised bed or a container such as this, you can just go ahead and remove these as you see fit as they're folded over. So we've got one more here that's folded over. Now the rest of these, well, I keep finding them that's falling over. There's no way of saving it. You're not going to put it back in the ground and take some stakes and hold it up to get it to grow more. It's already pinched the veins that provide the photosynthesis and all of the stuff that happens. Now these here are not pinched, so I'm just going to vertically, I'm just going to help them out and grow a little vertical here, and we'll leave them in for a couple more weeks. Now you can take these and you can trim them off, or what we choose to do is we just lay them on a table of a bench, something that's out of direct sunlight and out of the weather, and just allow everything to dry out, and then we can go ahead and cut these off. You could utilize these as chives, however these are going to be very thick and chewy, so you may want to avoid that for that. But knowing when to harvest your onions so you're not wasting time in the garden, allowing them to sit there and potentially rot and decay, is an important aspect of not only growing what you put in your garden, but also harvesting. Thanks for watching. I'm Joy Baird. This has been First Garden, New Gardener. Remember to rate, subscribe, and comment.
For more information, please visit thewisconsinvegetablegardener.com.